Hello and welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Gaming. My name is Wizzy0, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we're going to be continuing along with Gadget Racers. Now, why is... there's no phone problem now. Thought we were going to have no issues, but... Okay, there we go. Just had to unplug and replug my controller for some reason, but whatever. We're all set now. But anyways, as I was saying, we're continuing along with Gadget Racers. Now before we get too far into it, there is a couple things I do want to mention, of course. First of all, I am live streaming this on Twitch. Typically, I do a live stream with this series and following, well, with the digital road trip before this on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So a link to my Twitch channel can be found in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord. And of course on Discord I always mention when I'm going to be going live. But yeah, anyways, so like I said, links for those and the playlist can all be found in the description below. And I think that's just... Oh, one other thing is I will be starting a new series, Sports Sunday, on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube. And I will not be live streaming that series. I will only be pre-recording it and putting it on YouTube. So that will be the only series right now that is not live streamed. But yeah, anyways, I think that's just about everything I wanted to mention. So yeah, last time I got everything ready so we can do some off-road races. Now I think I still need to do some off-road races in this, do I? No, it looks like I have everything. Oh, I do have this one I need to come in first on. So we'll do that. I did get everything set up, I believe, for, yeah, with the off-road tires there, yep. I believe I did tune it and everything last episode, because I knew I wanted to get all that set for this episode. I know last episode, or the episode before, I was going to mention that last episode I was going to do these off-road races, but I didn't. I did, other... races before I think doing this. Now we should have no issue with coming in first on this race this time. It looks like we came in third before. Well, we have better parts than last time we tried this. I mean, we're pulling away quite a bit too, so... In fact, one thing I need to do after this race, because I kind of forgot about doing it, is I need to switch over... I suppose it's fine. Actually, there might be a double echo right now anyways, so what I'm going to do is after this race, I am going to switch the sound back over. Actually, I can do it right now. Okay, so if there was a double echo, there shouldn't be any double echo now. I will need to fix or mute the microphone for me, because I do have a double echo now for me. So I'm kind of racing with one hand at the moment. Okay, all fixed. Yeah, I typically do that before I start recording for this video, but I completely forgot to do that. No harm, no foul, I suppose. It's just the only double echo probably would have been from the game. Possibly. I'm not sure. I'll find out once I load it back up, or watch the video back, rather. Okay, so that's all set. It looks like... Okay, we have this one we need to do. Should have no issues with this one either. I doubt we're gonna get the bonus on this one for not hitting anyone. Yeah, I think I already hit the guy in front of us, so... Okay, we're currently in 10th, but we should be able to pull ahead later on. Like right here. Actually, now we're in 1st. And more than likely we're gonna stay in 1st for the rest of this race. Unless we get caught up on some of these corners, but... Still in 1st. Went into like 2nd or 3rd, like very, very briefly. Of course, with us having off-road tires, this is like non-road section, so we'll be sliding more in some of these sections here, but I still should have no issues getting 1st. We're going to be pulling away from on this section. Okay, don't slide. There we go. Just have to kind of be gentle with the throttle in through that section. Kind of in through here as well when we get up to turns. Like up here. That way we don't go into a slide. Yeah, that's good. Still quite a ways ahead. We're gonna just keep pulling away as well. And this might be the only one that we have left for to get 1st on for this sprint thing, whatever. Forgot what it's called, but final lap. Made it through there really good that time. Like, had absolutely no issues in through that there. Slowed a little bit back there, but that's fine. Actually made it up top that time. Oh, we kind of got caught right there. And through the temple. Out through the temple. Coming up to the last corner. I'm gonna have the garbage truck up here, but we're not gonna pass him in time. Oh, almost got past him before the start-finish line, but... Speaking of which, I mentioned earlier in this live stream and in yesterday's video, I had recently bought tickets to the New Hampshire Motor Speedway race for NASCAR. That's August 2nd, where that race, for the race, or that's the date of the race, rather. Got them for the front stretch. I don't know where the seats will be yet because of how they're assigning the seats due to everything going on. But I should be finding out, I would think, my seat's here fairly soon. I'm looking forward to it. I have a feeling I'm maybe somewhere near the start-finish line, but who knows? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear my Jeff Gordon hat that I have to the race. Going through here. Okay, this is the longer course. We tried it and failed to finish in the top 3 last time, but I think this time we should have no issues. It might be a bit closer than the other race. I think we want to go straight, right? They all went the other direction. Okay, we are still in first. Yeah, this is, I think, going to be a bit closer than some of the other races, but we should still be able to win it, unless we get stuck really badly in a certain section, or some section rather. Any section. I mean, we did pull away a little bit. I think they caught up to us ever so slightly back there, maybe. I mean, looking at the mini-map, it looks like we have pulled away a little bit. Because that section's kind of good to judge on. I'm gonna go straight again. I know the other way, I think there's more tighter turns and stuff. And this way I think is just easier. The other way might be a little bit shorter. But we've been able to stay in first coming out of that section each time so far, so had no issues with that time. And we've got one more lap to go. 1:33 was the lap time for that lap. Almost got caught back there. But luckily we didn't. And through this section, nice and gentle. I think what we're hearing too in that part is like some of the cars in like another section that we might be catching up to. Or no, that's behind us. They're just... It's the whole jumble in that section actually, so they're just... Yeah, we've definitely spaced out quite a bit more. Or pulled away a bit more. Came through there. This corner here, which we did a little bit better on that time. Coming up to the garbage truck, which we will end up lapping this race. Hello, goodbye. Now, I don't know if we hit anyone this race or not. We didn't hit the garbage truck, which, I mean, is good, I suppose. Well, it depends on if we did hit anybody early on. We'll find out here in just a moment. Oh, we had 17 collisions. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Okay, so that I think was the last one to get first on, because we get a present car, which this is, I believe, supposed to be for the Game of Life. I got another car. I think that must be for finishing first in all of these, for all 3 of these. So that section is completely done then. That one we do need to do. I'll go back to that later. Engine regulation. Okay, we have these off-road courses I need to do. So we're going to do that right now. Now this is the longer one, the one that we just did. Yeah, we're definitely not getting the bonus from this race. Oh yeah, that's right, that's the section that we... Oh, that's not the race that we just did, but... We did bump and bang quite a bit there in that section last time, too. I don't know how many collisions we had from this race last time, but... Probably quite a few. I'll probably have a few this race. Made it up onto the top part. Coming up to the temple. Got a fairly good lead at the moment. And we should start pulling away, you know, if we don't get stuck like that. It's fine, back into third. We'll get back into first here very shortly. Right in the water section here. In a second. Not quite into first yet. Now we're in first. Second. Made up to the top part again. Now we're in first. Let's just try not to get stuck once we get out of the temple there. This section we get stuck in. We didn't get stuck that time, so that's good. So now we should start pulling away, I would think. Well, they're still fairly close. So I must have better parts than the last race that we did on this one, in the sprint section. Well, this water part we always pull away on. This is the final lap as well. Okay, coming into the temple. Okay, good. Just don't get stuck right here, that's good. And we're home free. First place. 102.98 was the lap time for that last lap. "13 collisions, that's how many we had. And then we have this race to do. And that's it for the heavy, because it's only just 3 races for the heavy engine. And I believe we already did light. Well, I know for a fact we did the mid-weight engine. And I believe we did the light engine. Let's go over this side. Oh, this is the longer course. Okay. If he's going over that way, gives us a good chance to get by him without hitting him. Okay, we're shown in second. Don't hit us. There we go. In the first. Now we should start pulling away. We didn't hit anybody somehow, so... I want to stay down low because the wings slow us down actually. When we go up top. Go over here because they actually, although you do tend to fly off too if you have more a lot of speed coming off like that. Hit by the garbage truck. There we go. Don't want to hit him. I know I've done that a couple episodes ago where we had clean races up till the end where we hit the garbage truck when we were trying to lap him. Because of course on these races, or in this game, if we have a clean race we get bonus gold or G. Now hitting the walls don't count against us. It's just hitting other racers, which we didn't do in this race. So we will have a bonus, or we should anyways. Yes, 700. So half of the prize money. Okay, we got a bulldozer now for winning the heavy weight class engine regulations. Endurance, we do have this we need to do. We'll try it. I know when we tried it before, well, we didn't have best parts, I don't think, either. So let's see how it goes this time. No, I'm not going to worry about not hitting anyone on this one because we're going to hit people anyways. It's just the nature of this course. This is a 7-lap race, endurance obviously, so we will need to pit at some point. Lap 2. We're in third at the moment. Fourth, second, first. Back into first. We're gonna keep switching positions, I think, quite a bit this race. Until we get far enough ahead. No, we'll go up top. Now we're into fourth. No, that's fine. Fifth. As long as we don't get too far behind, we should hopefully be fine. So our tires, everything's looking good, so we may not need to pit this race, actually. I don't know, we'll find out. I'm gonna cut in through here. We're in 6th, we are pulling behind. Or they are pulling away from us. I don't know if it has anything to do with the tires. I don't think so. I have a feeling this is going to be a tough race to actually win. I mean, we pretty much have the best parts. I don't know if these are the best off-road tires we can get. Of course, not all of it's off-road either. We're still in 6th. That was a good corner right there. Yeah, we're actually not going to win this race. The tires are getting quite worn out. Body damage is fine. Yeah, so I'm going to have to look for possibly any better parts, like tires or whatever, for this race. We may end up finishing 7th in this one. We got caught up against the wall there. Yeah, just the tires have got given out on us, so we're not going to finish 6th now. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating, but whatever. I'll have to go into the shop for that one. Still got 650 G for that race. 23 collisions. That's an on-road race. That one's going to be tough too. So that's it for endurance. Off-road regulation, dirt mini. Okay, we got this race, but we should, I would think, not have any issue with this one this time. Because it's not like the endurance, so they're, they shouldn't be as tough. This is a 3-lap race. Did not mean to go up there, but whatever. We'll go on this side, apparently. Currently in 3rd. Well, I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying currently, because our position's going to change so much. Okay, that was good. This may be a tough one to win as well, but we're gonna see if we can do it. I didn't think it was gonna be this tough. So one more lap, we just have one more position to get into, or to pass for, 2 now. I don't think we're gonna get first, I really don't. First place guy is just, he's way up there. No, I finished 2nd, which is fine. But we need first. 200 gold for 200 G for that. That's the only race. So we do have big now. What's this one? Off-road tires regulation race. Do 3 laps and compete for the best time. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this one now. This will probably be a bit tougher. I mean, we have the best engine, we have the best transmission, and CPU, well, I think we have the best CPU, right? We basically have the best of all the parts, but it's just... It must be just how I'm racing? I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely not going to place in this race. I'm pretty sure. I would almost say that this is the toughest track in this game. Yeah, because of that, we're definitely not placing now. Yeah, this is terrible. Whatever. I just don't get how we're supposed to even do it. And we're at 32 minutes in the video now, so... Let's see what else we have. We're not going to do any more races. We do have these we still need to do. A sports car. That's new. Special car, we've done that. Okay. Pastel, we have to do... or racing group. That one we've done. Parts regulation. Have to do those. Versus, we do have the off-road. Oh, we have that as well. We do have these other races we have to do. There's really not a whole lot left. Well, let's take a look at the shop here. So, big block. This is the best parts shop here. Soft racing tires, studless tires, Mountaineers tires. Okay, so that actually is better than what we currently have. So I'm gonna get that. So those are actually best tires that we can get. I do have that. I do have that. I have the best engine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put those tires on. I just wonder how much more of a difference it's gonna make. Tire endurance is better. Off-road grip is better. On-road grip is the same. I suppose I could try it really quick before we end the video, but no. You know, I'm gonna just do it later. What if we change the layout? Maybe that's what we need to do. Okay, we'll switch to the four-wheel drive. Okay, we'll want to do the tune-ups. we're gonna do the final tune. I think even if you go through all these and you do this, it will still, like, undo the other tunes, or tune-ups. So we're gonna do the final tune. Our acceleration's basically, like, maxed out. Those I don't need to tune. Like, what does it even do if you tune that? It makes it better, okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna save it here, and we'll try it again next episode. And hopefully we have everything we need tuned up and everything to hopefully win it, but we'll see. Anyways, that is just about gonna do it for this video, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. Actually, one thing I want to see, what's the stats show? Or status show? Does it show, like, percentage for the overall game? Sprint race... That's just, times and stuff. Yeah, see, that just shows the times for these other... Although I suppose you can see which races we have to do from this. Kind of goes back... So yeah, the sprint race we've got done. Country Grand Prix we've got victorious on. We do need to do the HG Grand Prix at some point in time. Engine regulations, we did do the lightweight, we do have the midweight, and of course we just did the heavyweight. So that's all set. Endurance races, Great Stadium, Asian City Long Course. That's all we have left for that. Off-road regulation. There's another one after the big one. Body type. Apparently there's a couple other types of body type races. I don't know what those are or how we unlock them, but we'll figure that out later. Parts regulation, apparently there's a couple more. And then the duels race, we still have some more. So we still have a few more things to go. It doesn't show, like, overall percentage, but I mean, for the most part, we've got a lot of it done. But yeah, anyways. As I was gonna say, this is just about gonna do it for this video, though, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!